So you want to grow bell peppers? You've come to the right place. These peppers may seem sweet and innocent, but don't be fooled. Behind that crunchy exterior is a whole lot of drama, secrets, and diva demands. Today, we're diving into the world of growing bell peppers, where we'll learn the pepper personality types, weird planting hacks, spoiler, it involves matchsticks, and how to keep these heat-loving veggies from dropping flowers like they're the star of a garden soap opera. Let's turn your garden into a pepper paradise. Chapter 1. Meet the Diva. All about bell peppers. Bell peppers are the drama queens of the veggie world. Fun fact, a green pepper is just a red pepper that didn't have the patience to ripen. Yup, green peppers are like the younger sibling that just couldn't wait to make their debut. These peppers love the spotlight, or rather, the sunshine, 6 hours a day, minimum. And with a growing season of up to 90 days, it's no wonder some gardeners take a shortcut by buying them as starts. But if you're brave enough to grow them from seed, I salute you. Prepare yourself for a VIP journey that involves heated mats, grow lights, and lots of gentle pep talks. Chapter 2. The Great Seed Debate. Starting indoors. So you want to start from seed? Let's do this. First, get a pot, fill it with potting mix, and drop in 3 seeds about a 1/4 inch deep. Keep the soil at a balmy 70-degree Fs. That's where the heat mat comes in. Peppers are notorious for ghosting you. Some seeds take weeks to sprout, and others pop up in a couple of days. Either way, don't give up on them too soon. They just need time. Once they sprout, it's time to thin the crowd. Keep the 2 strongest seedlings as a pepper duo to support each other's growth. And if these tiny sprouts start reaching for the sky, repot them like tomatoes, deeper, up to their lowest leaves. They'll thank you for the extra leg room. Chapter 3. Moving Day. Hardening off and transplanting. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Peppers don't just wake up one day and feel like moving outside. They're sensitive. They need time. Think of it as sending your plants to pepper boot camp. Give them a week or 2 of gradually increased outdoor time. Start with an hour on day 1, then 2 hours the next day, and so on. No frost, though. Peppers see 1 frost and they'll never trust you again. When you're finally ready to transplant, choose a cool evening or cloudy day. Why? Peppers hate to sweat. Dig holes about 3 inches deep, a good foot apart, and toss in a couple of matchsticks. You heard me. The sulfur in those matchsticks helps keep the soil nice and balanced. Also, add a teaspoon of low nitrogen fertilizer because peppers aren't looking to bulk up. They're here to produce fruit. Plant them a little deeper than they were in the pot. Build a nice water moat around each one and give them a big drink. Congratulations, your divas have landed. Chapter 4. The Diva Demands Begin. Growing Guide. Peppers are high maintenance in the hydration department. Give them a solid inch or 2 of water each week. Not too little, not too much. They like a deep soak, and then a bit of a dry out period. It's like they want to keep you guessing. Just don't let them wilt. That'll mess with your pepper crop faster than you can say, blossom end rot. And remember, these plants are extremely heat sensitive. Peppers won't drop leaves or look sad. They'll drop their flowers in protest if it's too hot or cold. Keep them comfy at all times with shade cloth or row covers. Once they start showing buds, it's time for a little extra feeding. Grab a high potassium tomato fertilizer because peppers have big appetites. And don't forget to pinch off the top once they hit 8 inches tall. This little trick makes them bushier, which means more room for fruit. And if they start flopping, grab some stakes or a tomato cage. Peppers may be sweet, but they need to be held up like they're walking a red carpet. Chapter 5. Drama Alert. Temperature and Troubleshooting. Like any true diva, peppers have a temper. Too hot? They'll throw a tantrum and drop flowers. Too cold? Same story. But with a little TLC, you can make it work. In heat over 90 degrees, toss up a shade cloth to cool them off. And if the nighttime temps dip below 60 degrees, consider moving them under cover to avoid a chilly rebellion. Then, of course, we have pests. the paparazzi of the pepper world. Spider mites and aphids love a good pepper plant, especially in hot, dry conditions. If you see tiny webs or suspicious little bugs, blast them off with a hose or give them a quick mist to keep the mites away. Aphids can be squished by hand or rinsed off if they get out of control. Remember, this is your pepper garden, and only invited guests are allowed. Chapter 6, the grand finale, harvesting your peppers. When your peppers are finally ready, fully grown, colorful, and radiating vitamin C, it's time for the big moment. Snip them off the plant with a clean pair of pruners or scissors. Now here's the trick. The longer you leave a pepper on the plant, the sweeter it gets. But pick them regularly, and you'll get more fruits overall. It's like the gift that keeps on giving. If you're not ready to eat them all at once, throw them in a plastic bag and pop them in the fridge for up to 10 days. Or slice them up and freeze them for later. Feeling adventurous? Try drying them in the oven at 140° F for a few hours. Peppers can go from diva to dried-out snack in no time. Chapter 7, the encore, storing and preserving peppers. To keep that pepper magic going all year, you can freeze or dry them. For freezing, cut them into strips, put them in a freezer bag, and label it with something like Pepper Awesomeness. They'll last for months, perfect for tossing into winter stir-fries and soups. Drying is easy, too. Steam the peppers for a few minutes, spread them out on a baking sheet, and bake at 140° F for about 4 hours. Now you have pepper chips ready for any recipe. Growing bell peppers indoors. Yes, it's possible. Picture this. Bell peppers, growing indoors, right on your windowsill or in a cozy corner with a grow light. Unlike most veggies that need a sun-soaked backyard, peppers are happy with a warm, well-lit indoor setup. Got a sunny windowsill? Great. No sun? No problem. Set up some grow lights, and your peppers will think they're on a tropical vacation. Growing indoors means you're in total control. Forget worrying about unpredictable weather, surprise frosts, or even pests. Indoor peppers are like spoiled VIPs. They get exactly the right light, warmth, and water. Plus, growing indoors means year-round peppers, so you can harvest in December and get fresh homegrown flavor anytime you want. Who knew indoor gardening could be this satisfying? Going vertical. The space-saving pepper trick. If you're short on space, no worries. Peppers are pros at vertical growth. Got a balcony, patio, or just a tight corner in the garden? With a couple of stakes or a small trellis, you can train these beauties to grow upwards. Think of them as the climbing champs of the vegetable world, giving you fresh produce without taking over your precious floor space. Vertical growth doesn't just save space, it keeps your peppers healthier. With airflow all around the plant, you're reducing the risk of soil-borne diseases and keeping pesky pests at bay. Plus, vertical plants get more light on all sides, leading to more flowers, more fruits, and better yields. If you're gardening in a small apartment, this is your secret weapon for a productive mini pepper farm. And there you have it. From seedlings to sweet, crunchy snacks, you've successfully grown bell peppers. With a little patience, plenty of sun, and the occasional shade cloth, you're now the proud owner of a pepper patch. So go out there, take those garden shears, and let your peppers shine. Thanks for watching. Now go grow yourself some superstar peppers. You can grow it. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more gardening tips.